Imagine this: you're at the airport, exhausted and overwhelmed, when suddenly Keanu Reeves shows up and offers to help. Sounds like a movie scene, right? But this actually happened. When a pregnant employee at LAX was struggling, Keanu stepped in, carried her paperwork, and even got her a chair. This is the heartwarming story of how one small act of kindness made headlines and reminded us why Keanu Reeves isn't just a Hollywood hero, a real-life one too. Ready to feel all the feels? Let's dive in. The story behind Keanu Reeves helping a pregnant employee. On a regular day at the airport. It was a bustling day at Los Angeles International Airport LAX. Travelers hurried through the terminals, dragging suitcases, clutching boarding passes, and glancing anxiously at departure boards. Among the crowd was a young woman named Sarah, a pregnant airline employee who was working her shift despite being in her third trimester. Sarah had always been dedicated to her job, but the physical demands of pregnancy were starting to take a toll. Her feet ached, her back was sore, and the long hours on her feet were becoming increasingly difficult. Sarah was assisting passengers at the check-in counter when she noticed a familiar face in the crowd. Tall, with a slightly scruffy beard and a calm demeanor, it was none other than Keanu Reeves. The Hollywood actor, known for his roles in The Matrix and John Wick, was traveling that day, and like everyone else, he was navigating the chaos of the airport. Keanu Reeves in the crowd. Keanu Reeves is no stranger to airports. Despite his fame, he often travels like an ordinary person, without an entourage or excessive fanfare. On this particular day, he was dressed casually in a black jacket, jeans, and a baseball cap, blending in with the crowd. As he made his way through the terminal, a few fans recognized him and asked for selfies, which he graciously agreed to. Keanu has always been known for his humility and kindness, and this day would be no exception. As Keanu approached the check-in counter, he noticed Sarah struggling to keep up with the demands of her job. She was visibly tired, her hand resting on her lower back as she tried to assist passengers. Keanu, ever observant, could see that she was in discomfort. 3. A simple act of kindness. After checking in for his flight, Keanu didn't just walk away. Instead, he approached Sarah and struck up a conversation. "Hey, how are you doing?" he asked, his voice warm and genuine. Sarah, surprised that a celebrity like Keanu Reeves was talking to her, smiled and replied, "I'm okay, just a little tired." Keanu nodded understandingly. "You're doing a great job," he said, "but you should take it easy. Can I help you with anything?" Sarah was taken aback by his offer. Here was a world-famous actor, offering to help her, a regular employee, with her work. She hesitated for a moment, unsure of how to respond, but Keanu didn't wait for an answer. He noticed that Sarah was carrying a heavy stack of paperwork and immediately offered to carry it for her. "Here, let me take that," he said, gently taking the stack from her hands. Sarah protested weakly, but Keanu insisted. "It's no trouble at all," he assured her, going above and beyond. Keanu didn't stop at carrying paperwork. He stayed by Sarah's side for several minutes, helping her with small tasks and making sure she didn't overexert herself. At one point, he even offered to get her a chair so she could sit down and rest. "You've been on your feet all day," he said. "You deserve a break." Sarah was overwhelmed by his kindness. "I can't believe Keanu Reeves is helping me," she thought to herself, but to Keanu, it was just the right thing to do. He didn't see himself as a celebrity in that moment. He saw a person in need and wanted to help. As the line of passengers grew shorter, Keanu stayed with Sarah, chatting with her and making her laugh. He asked about her pregnancy, her due date, and how she was feeling. His genuine interest in her well-being touched Sarah deeply. "He's such a nice guy," she later recalled. "He didn't have to do any of that, but he did." The ripple effects. Word of Keanu's kindness quickly spread through the airport. Other employees and passengers who witnessed the interaction were moved by his actions. One passenger, who happened to be a frequent flyer, later shared the story on social media. "I saw Keanu Reeves helping a pregnant employee at LAX today," they wrote. "He carried her paperwork, got her a chair, and stayed with her to make sure she was okay." What a legend. The post went viral, with thousands of people commenting on Keanu's kindness. "This is why we love Keanu," one person wrote. "He's not just an amazing actor, he's an amazing human being." Another added, "Keanu Reeves is the hero we all need." For Sarah, the encounter was a bright spot in an otherwise challenging day. "I'll never forget what he did for me," she said. "It meant so much that he took the time to help me, even though he didn't have to." Keanu's humble response. When news of the incident reached Keanu, he downplayed his actions. In a rare interview, he was asked about the story and simply said, "I was just trying to help someone who looked like they needed a hand." It's what anyone would do. But to those who know Keanu, his actions were no surprise. Over the years, he has built a reputation for being one of the kindest and most humble celebrities in Hollywood. From giving up his seat on the subway to donating millions to charity, Keanu has consistently shown that he cares about others. The bigger picture. Keanu's act of kindness at the airport is just one example of why he is so beloved by fans around the world. In an industry often criticized for its superficiality, Keanu stands out as a genuine and down-to-earth person. His actions remind us that even small gestures can make a big difference in someone's life. For Sarah, the encounter was a reminder that there are still good people in the world. It's easy to get caught up in the stress of everyday life, she said, but moments like this remind you that kindness still exists, a lasting impact. The story of Keanu helping a pregnant employee continues to inspire people to this day. It has been shared countless times on social media, featured in news articles, and even discussed on talk shows. But more importantly, it has sparked conversations about the importance of kindness and empathy. In a world that often feels divided, Keanu's actions serve as a powerful reminder that we are all connected. Whether it's helping a stranger at the airport or simply offering a kind word, we all have the power to make a difference. Why Keanu Reeves is a real-life hero. Keanu Reeves may be best known for his roles as action heroes on the big screen, but in real life, he is a hero in a different way. His humility, generosity, and compassion have earned him the admiration of millions. He doesn't seek attention or praise for his good deeds, he simply does what he believes is right. As one fan put it, Keanu Reeves is the kind of person we should all aspire to be. He's proof that fame and fortune don't have to change who you are. The legacy of kindness. The story of Keanu helping a pregnant employee at the airport is more than just a feel-good moment. It's a testament to the power of kindness. In a world that can often feel chaotic and overwhelming, small acts of compassion can have a profound impact. Keanu Reeves may never know just how much his actions meant to Sarah and the countless others who were inspired by his kindness, but one thing is certain: his legacy as a real-life hero will continue to inspire people for years to come.